So quick, so what do you do when, there's a brief moment that you like freak out and then everybody else freaks out and then your life gets turned upside down due to your own actions and then everybody else is freaking out and then they made some mistakes too. I made some mistakes. Other people made mistakes too shortly thereafter, namely my mother in 2026. And then I make some other further mistakes. But a lot of people tell me, some people tell me none of it's my fault. And I'm like, well, of course, my reactions, I could have reacted better to some of the things that made me angry. And so when things are at their worst, I never needed or wanted to have a therapist. And when things are at their worst, I got a therapist because I think I'm glad. I think it was helpful. Yeah, it was helpful. Now I just get therapy from whoever I'm around. You surround yourself. You become like the people you're around. So you surround yourself with good people. During a sudden life implosion, I'm an introvert, and out of necessity and loneliness, I had to start making new friends, and that worked out fantastically. So yeah, and then the therapist, what they say, or psychologists even that I've talked to, do something like that happens to you, just take things one day at a time. Don't look in the rear view mirror. Sometimes you have to when you're driving. And know that it will get better. My life was so stable for 10 years, and I won awards as a pizza chef. 10 years. 9 out of 10 years, best pizza. Awesome. But, yeah, so everything's super stable, and then bam, wow, on my own. Realize, that I knew it early on that my mother is completely unreliable, and that caused even further trouble. And my father, other people would tell me just don't trust her, don't talk to her. But I'm like, she taught me from a young age to honor one's word, and then she didn't do it over and over and over and over again. But she has 2 traumatic brain injuries. So I was talking to Sarah here earlier today about that, and yeah, psychology, 2 traumatic brain injuries deeply affects your ability to function. I don't believe my mom has much pieces of the an executive function test. I don't think it would show her as that functional. I don't know. And I've thought for years that she should probably get a driving test, because years ago I saw her drive I'm worried about my mother's safety when she drives, and then everybody else's too. It's Mom. I've now entered Pennsylvania, so today was Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, Rhode Island, and Pennsylvania, and then maybe Ohio today. I don't know. I drank an energy drink throughout the day, so I'm cruising along here. There's a kid Stuffy. Yeah. And my buddy. I sleep with the Stuffy every night. It's awesome. All winter, I do the same thing. It's my kid Stuffy that they used to sleep with, so I'm going to pick it up at the thrift store where I found it, and it's my road. Everywhere I go, that Stuffy comes with me. Awesome. Yeah, post life implosion. I was so confused why everything got turned upside down. I suddenly had small amount of PTSD. I don't really think I have PTSD. It wasn't I'm not a veteran or anything. I haven't seen. But everybody has a small amount of PTSD for one reason or another. Childhood experiences from adult experiences. This year is by far the early part of it, the most traumatic experience of my life. I hope it never happens to anyone like this, or, trauma sucks. Physical, mental, psychological, whatever. So anyway, yeah, doing one thing at a time, keeping my focus on, what's important this day, keeping on top of my responsibilities as I continue to try to figure out where to live and stop living in this car. It's like, I'm mostly camped, like, for sure. Aside from I spent like 3 weeks or something, or even a month interspersed at Gloria's house, which was awesome. Watching her cook, make tortillas, helping her with her yard work, or moving piles of wood is like, wanted to, a couple of things I almost made happen, but for one reason or another I didn't. I wanted to go to the Building Man Festival. I wanted to do that with my family this year. That definitely didn't work out. And then, in the mornings I'll like meditate for a little bit, or if I remember, whatever, or while I'm driving, listening to music, different types of music. Old music, new music. I've discovered so much new music that is on my Spotify lists. Like they're public playlists. Just search my name on Spotify, or there's the mixes I make that end up on SoundCloud. SoundCloud has some old music that I used to make too. Shortly after my kids were born, I made like 3 or 4 songs or something. That's electronic music with the Fruity Loops software. I've scarcely had time to play video games. Like, I tried to play this game Silk Song that I was playing last year. I was really getting good at it, and I like lost all skill for it. Oh. Okay, take care.